Enchia biem ena sabre ye de ma obi bia wo hwe ye e wo Penax TV ye platform yi so nipa e wo NPP party ni mu a e pese wo be ye the next flag bearer e do so a the latest one the new one now obeka ho a mafo bebre na e supporting na bi mu se da bi this is the man obetimi aboa Ghana enye obi ase MP for Ascent Central Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohini Agyapong abusuafo Sabra Menoka say dear, editor in chief, edema the Daily Dispatch newspaper, and you'll be as papa ni at the beneficent. We're making suggestion be now according to Papa Beneficent. Ghana has say na Rebecca ya. Mra survey koso efa bawumiania lunch maintaining a fro hono ya dia MP for Central Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohini Agyapong obeye third. Bebe na feel say bawumia LED. Oye Baumia and cash benya vote kakra ni pa na ma for supporting no more even than akoto free ye omo eka ho boachi jako ene omo eka ho nyina no enyo bi ase Kennedy Akompreko Ohini Agyapong no ene dated enti ono de ne nsem o ka nyina ne se sa race a ekoso sisi yi efa flag bearership race ho no obetimi aka ni pi Esinibo akase yade a aba critical MP for Central Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohini Agyapong obetimi beati alankodwo chiremanten from the second position no abeje eno beati ni beje a meaning ebekwa akoye Bawumia ene alanchiremanten Bawumia ene Kennedy Agyapong ewo honomo eno ne nsem a ye papa beneficent tujwa enti na jase ne tinti ne tietie nyina de on de ochire ma ade a hisemre de nim say o alanchiremanten ni Bawumia na ewo ho but very soon tables ebetimi atene at the face that will be there ebeye Bawumia ene afenso a friend is saying Kennedy aside there no nipa ba ko no so akasa about it kwan bi asapa ne din de nya hotamaklo ono de ne nsem kro de ababetu dwa efa this flag bearership race ho ekrampo de ne nsem o kan say the Minister for Trade and Industry Alan Kwadwo Chiremanten he is not a leader Mr. Nyaho Tamakro chirema Alan he's a very gentle manner but politics and kasa de yen yusu obi oye gentle and fanya politics. We don't need a gentleman in politics. You know, enya dia Alan betimi abaye sa. You need people who are strong, people who can say this and stand by it. Nipa ne kasi moya odiso or yeah no. And according to Nyaho Tamaklo, we have series of corruption issues. Ghana has and I say we have had corruption cases. Baby Redo so or abaimua. Alan remember whom. And he said, no, and I was saying, Alan, what resign and co resign and co be follow na co baby and also or that's why we munti sana man e kwaso nyina de to him the party and ya de Alan Kwadwo Chiremanten leader na just say I say ni nyina e kwaso no go in favor of Ascent Central MP Kennedy Akompreko Ohini Agyapong na beneficent according to the suggestion the abane de Kennedy baby Alan to no abe the second position when it comes to one upper hand in this flag bearership race. Okay. Yes, Alan Chiremanten is leader, but he's a minister of trade.
Yeah. So answer na no enche kese nkoma eti for ne ahwefo ne obibira wenya bra mutie right on this particular platform. Beginning na ebetu jase na Ken Agyapong e ka so person the president no. I was not shocked because Ken Agyapong himself no in as much as na debi another maybe or journey so betimi as a flag bearer no kind of plan so what triggered all of this may catch amount for secret behind this was when an independent survey company omo surveys if we are honey send message do you as do this those people
voting online
good omo survey no they wanted to know in Ghana has say the people are influencing the youth more. Omuye survey na patch say Ghana has said there's only one man and one man only. Over 60% of the youth in Ghana they look up to him and I said they are influenced greatly by him. They believe say he has the youth at heart. Now if you can move the youth of a country you can move the whole nation. Why? Because the youth carries the nation. What is it? Sure. Youth no. Yeah, papa mo 67, 70, 75 mo. They are old. Sebi enche bi ombewu. Say 10, 20 years krana. Omenyini. Amapa pension year one and their active life. So for a survey to come out, yes, 18 years to 45 years, the youth in Ghana, the workforce, the labor force, they believe the person who influenced them the most is Ken Agyapong. It sells something. Oh, who's a poll? No, I say okay, fine. Yes, sounds so quiet. Second polar, and no crown. Yeah, no crown. Near percent numbers, n'endorse, didn't count. You didn't count. No, out of the 3 people, potential flag bearers, no. Okay. Ken Agyapong was third. Remember, Bawumia over 50%. Bawumia will get over 50% because he's still in power. He's enjoying all the fame. They be unlike Alan Kashmwa, they struggle to get there because Bawumia and Bibia no di. Me sure say Bawumia so seb anko minister bi anko unya so opportunity no. It's Bawumia the any is understandable. Second person on so nya I think 10%. Eye Alan Cash. The person who followed with 4%. Eye Ken Agyapong. The akano eye 0.1% say and others.
And
others they even refuse to get, yes, they didn't even get 1%. So looking at this data now, Ken Agyapong says no. If I tally the youth influence and I tally, your friend is saying the polls are number 3, I can rise up. Remember, 2016, a similar thing happened. And 2015, a similar thing happened in US. A Brad Donald Trump, he came out from nowhere. Or person here president, or started campaign, MAGA hat, MAGA shirt. It took a wave before I realized the guy had ascended to be the presidential candidate for the Republican Party. Yakwa election so beat Hillary Clinton. So you see, begin a man for post in just said Trump will lose. So people didn't even take him serious. The last man on the ballot, he posted the last no. So the person that people never expected him to win. Or baby, it tells you something. It sends a message. Said the underdogs need to be watched twice. Ken Agyapong in this case is an underdog, and he is a cornerstone we can't do without. Okay. So with this post, no, it is evidence that Ken Agyapong, if he works towards it, he can be president. And once again, he can be president. Anytime the argument maybe people will say, so, oh, he can't be president, or Kofanya be president, apu, no. He will be president, and he can be president. The reason why I'm not being biased, okay, if he is or is not, and me business, he doesn't feed me. But this is it.
Okay, like you have a reason to say he can be president.
The reason why Ken Agyapong can ascend the thrones of the presidency is this. Ken Agyapong, who say post in favor, he started something public re-imaging. The image of Ken Agyapong in the public eye was somebody who was rowdy, obi odi atem, obi anbufu ntem, obi or attacking Crawford, obi or pompous, obi or feeling says money is everything, obi or lacking respect, obi or lacking empathy and sympathy. Being him so a cheerful giver. But these things had distorted the identity of Ken Agyapong. So what did he do? Clearly, he started to do a public re-imaging. In business, a friend goodwill. What did he do? Immediately, when he brain surgery by, and he toned down on the pastor's expose. What did he do? He started going back to these pastors. We saw him with a year Darkwood Mills. We saw him with a year Perez Chapo Ajinasari. We saw him with his number one enemy, a year Hill Chapo, Prophetic Hill Chapo, Nigel Gazy, and others. A public re-imaging. Now, even before that public re-imaging, Ken Agyapong has been busy doing some summit. Now say Okoye summit UPSC with students, youth empowerment. He's building on it. Baby our strength he's building. Baby only strength. He's trying to public re-image and I say position it well. Reposition it well. So aside from Ken Agyapong doing that UPSC, wako Kumasi, wako various universities all your youth service, interacting with the youth, trying to impact his knowledge into them.
Or say or get in the face, me who said I make catch so
you see, he is putting himself in a position now. Yes, your question and answer na Ken Agyapong have seen say okay. Say me ye we ni me ye because trust me, enye de pay nyina na ana de pay nyina as a president I'll be timaye.
Yeah.
Send your tie bia oni nipa na be ye adwuma. Send your tie bia and the people who give you the power are the same people like us. Ken Agyapong can be rowdy. Ken Agyapong can be insulting. Ken Agyapong can be arrogant. But yan share no call. Can he help Ghana? Yes, he can. The only problem I'll have with Ken Agyapong is if he comes, he will not follow the path of his predecessors. His predecessors like who? Atanos, Mahama, and Nanado. These three people, to me, Omanyashe. Yes. Omuye Krana, their bad is greater than their good. The people are, to me, I think they had great impact. Was Rawlings, Kwame Nkrumah, and Kufuor. Kufuor's work still can be fed. Call a year McCarthy Hill and now call your friend is a colleague no question for Masala or free your friend is NHIS. Up to now, a year a friend is saying school feeding program is still in existence. Up to now, free education, a year kukunte for year is still in existence. It is all because of one man's vision. One man's what? Vision. So Ken Agyapong coming up and say, Obi dini boshe so. Now, Obe turning the hills of Ghana. Now, he's saying himself, if he's elected, he's going to work or share his vision with NDC. This is what we need. We need people. And let me tell you, the only person amongst these two political parties are NDC for Vutiaman, NPP for Vutiaman, Ken Agyapong.
Okay.
All my friends on my NDC for, do you know who they like? They hate Nanado. They hate Kufuor. They hate every person. The only person that I'm open answer is Ken Agyapong.
Because they believe so kind of cray.
Of course. So he's been able to garnish some support on both sides of the aisle. And that's exactly what we need. So if Ken Agyapong is coming up with this, the main vision, you see, the first time I had a one-on-one, a friend is saying, but me the interview be a Adana network, a year lady, Otaye interview, me finidin. Lady be Ottawa US or a Ghanaian on any year interview. Ken Agyapong, how the tourism sector can help Ghana. I thought it was a brilliant idea because currently in Ghana and currently in Dubai, the second largest income generator is tourism. Dubai Fonya or they could have sat down and says, okay, yeah, factories. Rather they invested in the city. A city of desert and sea is now a city of light. They've overtaken New York in everything. New York had the tallest building, the nicest skyscrapers, the longest train station, the beautiful. They've overtaken 80% of everything New York has. And what? Vision. The number one tourist destination in the whole world currently in New York. Dubai. And as of last year, Dubai generated over $60 billion. No, over $1.2 trillion in what? Tourism. If Ken Agyapong can position Ghana to be a next mini or semi Dubai, it is really going to help. Trust me, because
Dubai, the only African country when it comes to tourism. We don't need Africans. Any competition for now.
The reason why we don't need Africans is because what am I saying? Ghana bread, Nigeria ni obaha or bepe juma. Yeah, pe one more bad, they'll spend something because Bruni Bana or hotel no 200 cedis and $200 are indirect no boy economy.
That's it. Now, bro, be complaining.
Yeah, scanner obetua a year. Your friend is saying hotel no tax room and no be my government.
Sure.
Hotel where kabenyane die, boss benyane die. So indirectly, no, they spend more, and we need to target them. Now, Ghana. Any this tourism, no, can it be feasible and can it be achieved? Yes, it can. It can be achieved, but I was say you far a certain level. What I say, I was say you call on a certain tangent to achieve that cause, and a whole lot more. The Inter-American Sani say a chroma 2007, and you see I discover oil, and I remember my father was happy. Say petrol boy ebete. Menu can say petrol boy. Even you see, I mean, say as I left in Crawford dream say produce oil. We produce oil. But oil near produce Jimmy for omo in leadership no. Omo the oil na ko G loan. Ama loan near $900 billion. Yeah, the 100 years ni be to answer na oil for na ye Jimmy. A Jimmy big time. Into oil ni the say an ya ton ama sikafuo bi ana ebi mu impa wa ya den. E dey enrich omo AC hotel. Anything now to me cost spinters a whole community. Nipa ba ko sisu dan nyina ni generations unborn and yet unborn. Born and unborn. Omu no mu di da omu di ohiada. Greediness in Africa. Ebiniye. So oil ni the enim say omaton edi huska. All other things like gold no so enim so omaton ama impenifo wo mu omu ye galamsey. So any good thing in Ghana be enim so my is assassin the aton ma see aton achimota forest crane scientific center for scientific research and yesterday we saw what happened. It required to Okoli did the demolition exercise. So we have no alternative. We need to try new ways for manufacturing. There are things that Ghana you be do manufacturing level a bit may take 50 years. But one thing a bit mama is instant income.
Tourism.
Tourism. Why don't we position ourselves? The reason why Ken Agyapong was saying that he was using a metrics and the data Ken Agyapong was using is this. He said, your friend is saying 2019, after the pandemic, baby, theme the man back to Ghana. I forgot everything. Tourism, it says big Ghana, so then the promote. According to Ken Agyapong and the Ministry of Tourism, they generated over $1 billion. That is like more than Ghana's what? 10% of Ghana's GDP. That is 13 billion. If we generated over $1 billion in tourism, why don't we focus there? Because me as a business person, I'm a THE. I invest in apps. And no bones makoto if any say cars, media Uber. And no bones me see that me real estate. Amongst all of these, there were long-term, short-term, and medium and middle-term goals and income generators. But say amongst all of them, it's okay. And dining generate more income. What do you think I need to invest more in? Obviously, the real estate. So we need to look at that holistically. In a way, say, if Ken Agyapong is saying that, and per the metrics and the data, say investing in that particular field, will they help us? If it is going to help us, we need to give it a try. In fact, I personally think that Ghana presidential yen one term. And Kakufo do adakra. One time. Because in your second term, one single term. One single term is 5 years. 5 years. And also we can have people with brains to lead the country. We will not have greedy, your friend is saying, bastards coming back, say the echo on the second term. One term per 5 years. 5 years, so a good bit to achieve all plans. The 8 years is too much. Ghana for brain. The economy is in touches, and foolish people are the helm of our leadership. And we tell Ghana, we talk like this because of what is going on. If you think life is good now, Tiabruche and Ghana for your own great family, a Juma will $1,500 a month. Jai, Bragana, Beje Asoso, next year Mace into about day 50 cities. You understand? But day no be 10 cities ye para. A Juma now ye no also trade and sell with my ye Juma no. Obe didi because Juma now young college and then Ghana. Who got 10 cities? I won't mean ye. You think it's funny? That is why I say it's a foolish people are the hem or the realm of our leadership. And we need to put all of these foolish people out. We need people with serious brains, serious minds, regardless of the political party. I don't think the NPP or NDC can help Ghana. Any person, we should focus on individuals. Say, Ken Agyapong a bit more Ghana, we should give him a try. So, Benefsin a bit more Ghana, man a try. Say, Kwame Sefa can a bit more Ghana. If me, meet my Ghana, they should give me a chance.
Okay.
Because send the corona any day, Jack, and your Kasade. I'm telling people are really suffering. This year alone, you increase the petrol like 10 times. And who are the people who suffer? The MPs are not feeling it because Okodu petrol station or you coupon. The state pays for it. Now, okay, be better. Aren't it? Cow team a Land Cruiser V8, a Bob Petrol Sumwa, and Chiapo, because the shock absorbers no on my in such a way say a kind of a friend is saying what's the word I want to use? More like I've forgotten the word I want to use, but say Abia adeɛ bi a ɛyɛ sensitive. Ɛyɛ sensitive, and I say there was some senses. Let me use the word senses. They don't hear anything. If you know what is going on in the country, how people are suffering. In fact, so we need serious. So if indeed Ken Agyapong can really help, I think
Yes,
we need to obviously. Your friend is saying, give him a try.